If you don't subscribe to my channel right now and give the video a thumbs up, you are going to have 16 years of losers Q bad luck. I'm just going to put it out there. Do it now. Don't take the risk. I know a lot of people have been waiting for this video. We have the Chinese EZREAL, the world's best, 2255 LP on the Chinese super server. He is now on the Korean server. EZREAL has been buffed. He is 1000 point challenger and on the rise. hanql is a legend. He plays EZREAL so damn aggressively, like he's playing Draven, Kalista. He doesn't miss Qs except for that one. I love watching this guy play. Put a stream link in the description down below. I'm going to teach you guys how to carry with EZREAL. Essentially, what you want to do, most EZREALs, they hang back. They throw Q, Q, Q. They don't really weave many autos in. They don't E properly. What hanql really does is he uses the Qs with the auto weaves, using the E to dodge every skill shot, and he goes in so damn aggressive. You see that Q there? He can curve the Q through the waves. There's a little trick to it. As all the Chinese super server players actually started to play on the Korean server, hanql has outclimbed Beifang, he's outclimbed Sally. He was the best climber out of them all. And the thing is, guys, he's on 40 ping. He's versing Viper, Gumayushi, all on 1 ping. Right? Deft. He's on 40 ping as an AD carry main. 1200 LP challenger. Tell me right now, that is not... That's in my eyes, that's 2400. You take double it, give it to the next one. 2400 LP because of the ping disadvantage. Playing a champion like EZREAL with the skill shots. As we have slowly whittled them away. You can see the Viego was looking to hover on a dive, and we'll just continuously try and land the Qs. Do you see on the minions, guys? When the enemy's under tower and about to freeze for the minion to auto, boom, Q hits you in the face. High elo players are not throwing skill shots randomly. As you contest minions and need to direct your movements in a very predictable way, that's when they'll throw the skill shots, okay? Therefore, it's impossible, or nearly impossible to dodge, as opposed to just moving up and just throwing autos and letting them try and zigzag around. As you see, good dodge from the Karma. Karma goes in, pops the Ignite, really nice. I like the way she played that. And hanql will try and do his best to weave those autos. Viego's still trying for the dive. hanql goes in, he E's. Oh, this is going to get close. Viego finally pinging on the way to the dive. Fuck, that was a flash. Absolutely. Can he land the Q? Of course he can. Viego makes his way in. We have Q up now and E. How do we play it? Auto, Q, E, gets it. Is he going to go down? Of course not. Heal, Karma Shield. And we are going to have to get a reset. But we are 2-0, ladies and gentlemen. Really good setup by... Really good setup by Viego. But his finishing move was top class. He'll head back now, pick up his tier, pick up his Sheen. The build path these days... Some matchups he'll start Doran's Blade, some matchups he'll start Tier, some matchups he'll start Cult. These are the 3 starters. I can't tell you exactly when to do either 3. Into farm matchups, Cull. Into matchups you hard lose, maybe Tier. And then aggressive matchups, Doran's Blade. Like, that's logically how I'd make sense of it. But I'm not in his mind. I don't know. I just watch a lot of his games, and I know that he does have different variants to it. The build path, however, is the same. Essence Reaver, Miramana, Duskblade. It's Lethality EZREAL. Duskblade, so you can aggressively E in, get the pick, invisible, move out. Adds another element of disguise. As we move in, see how the focus is going. He's just weaving every auto. He picks up the Aphelios. Really good setups here from the Viego. This is your goal as EZREAL. Permashot bot lane. Get all the plates. Get the dragon. At 14 minutes when plates are gone, go mid and send your mid lane to the side lane. Then you permanently shove the waves, and when you shove, you will move to the objectives, Dragon, Herald. Enemy invade with your jungler. That's what you do as EZREAL, and then objective control and position roll in teamfights. It's as simple as that. Okay?
也有可能是因为
You don't need all the kills
上
in
把对面的
in your lane,
第三名
so to
压力
speak.
太大
You
了
need the CS, but no
也
need
有
all
可
the
能
kills.
想了一下，
And you
真
should
有可能。
carry a hell of a lot of games. I think Ezreal's a great solo queue AD carry. My chat hates me telling people to play Ezreal because they think every Ezreal they get does nothing, hangs back, and just loses the game. And that's true. But a good Ezreal, and I wish it got played more in pro. Ezreal does not really get touched in pro play right now because of how prominent hypercarry AD carries like Jinx, Aphelios, Zerial, Zaya, maybe a little bit of Kai'Sa. We don't really see Ezreal because it's not as reliable. It's not as reliable. You have to take risks. You have to land every skill shot. Why do that when you can play Zeri Lulu and just do whatever the hell those champions are allowed to do, which is too much in my opinion, but we will have to respect the vibe running low in mana. For those wondering about my voice, I am starting to lose it. I did a 13-hour stream yesterday. Probably will do another one today as we head into MSI. We have Faker arriving in London this week to start boot camping. I'll be streaming on my Twitch channel if you want to come across. Chances are I'll probably be live when this goes up. And we will have to leave that Karma to die. Not much we can really do about that. Sometimes you just have to leave her.
人家辅助交闪死了就死了，
Tristana solos the TF.
死了算能接受的。
He's looking for a 1v2 here. Watch him look for it. He's gonna look for it. Watch this. Oh my god. He ain't scared, boy. He ain't scared. He shouldn't be scared, and he's not. He takes that. Every day of the week, he eats them alive. Most important part is he's weaving his autos, stacking his passive, stacking PTA. If he wasn't weaving all those autos in between there, as you see, he uses Ezreal has terrific auto attack range. People don't realize that. Get those damn autos in, son. As we take down the dragon. Wave is in a pretty, not the greatest of spots, but he's got 2k gold, so he needs to get back and get the essence. Ezreal, this day and age, it's gone of the scaling. You try and pack the punch as early as possible. Essence into Muramana, into Duskblade, into Grudge, into Hydra. You're going Tiamat. It's such a good damn Ezreal build. I remember there used to be an Ezreal build. You'd like double. You'd go like Frozen Heart. You go Ninja Tabis. You go Triforce scaling. Wait, dude, this Ezreal, it scales tremendously. But hey, it also packs a damn punch early if you play it right. Wave is stacked. Wouldn't be surprised if they just start to shove and look for the plates. There's no need to freeze when plates are available in the bot lane. If you're not scared of the enemy jungle, like enemy jungle's a Hecarim, yes, be absolutely terrified. Well, we have Twisted Fate there to give us the vision. And now we'll just try and eat up as many plates before 14. Jesus. If he landed that, that was dead for him. He'll try to. Ooh. Eat the plates, and then as I said, we move mid lane at 14 minutes. Copy what I say. Copy it. Sick of people coming into my damn chat asking me how to climb, how to do this. Just listen, I tell you. I'm telling you. 1Q will kill this Aphelios. Can we land it? Is the question. Rakan blocking. W. Doesn't hit. Get those plates. Hard shove, shove, shove. You're not going to go anymore because you have the tier and the essence. This is going to allow you to perma-shove with your Qs. Some poor AD carry like Zeri, like Aphelios, they're just not going to have it in themselves to out-shove you. Maybe a Jinx will out-shove you, but she'll eventually run out of mana. Luckily, you build mana on this AD carry, and you're fine. You pick up the plates. Couple pings going out. Looks like they're not going to try and fully commit. Mid lane tower goes down. That's unfortunate. And we'll start to make our way towards Muramana here if we're able to hit it. We don't actually have to base here, but we have enough for the Warhammer. He might try and bait here. Let's see. Fake. Oh, he goes Lucidity Boots into... Instead of going for the cooldown, the Warhammer, which is more damage, he goes for Lucidity Boots. Obviously, still you get the haste, but not as much damage. Also, Flash and Heal cooldown will be reduced. Cull almost finished. I probably wouldn't recommend the Cull start to you guys if you're a beginner. The Doran's Blade might be a bit of a safer option with some ult hits for more health. This Karma, absolute Chad. Karma is one of the best supports in the game. Karma is just always good in solo queue. You're able to play aggressively, shove the waves, move to your jungle.
感觉魏可能要来了。
Fade away Q, puts the W's on the tower, trying to get as much damage as possible. Okay. They pick out the Vi, and this game is looking so smooth for hanql. Wouldn't be surprised if he goes for the kill here. If that W landed, he was going in deep. Instead, we'll shove out. Make our way towards the plate and rotate. Dragon's coming up also again, so we'll try and get that. Forces Aphelios to flash. Trying to get the tower and then go for the kill. Not going to risk it. Just going to get everything. Get the flash. And then shove it and get the tower. It's that simple. Are you watching this and saying, dude, I can do this myself? Because if you are, then you're lying to yourself. You can't. Ezreal's freaking hard and what he's doing is bloody difficult. But you can try to, and if you play well, you can become, you know, as close to what you're capable to being close to him as you can. And as we near 14 minutes, guys, the towers. Oh shoot, Vi's hit. Oh no. We can E over, but they have infinite mobility. Flash from Rakan. Have the heal. Don't even proc it, and we get caught there. Big mistake because that's going to give Dragon. And he's pretty tilted about that. You wanted Karma to try and protect him or stay with him. You need to try and time the base at the same. Not happy about that one. Enemy Tristana and Vi are really fed. This game will be difficult to carry. This is not a free win. I honestly just pray this game gets to 3 items because that's when I love watching hanql. 3 item Ezreal hanql is probably the most fun you'll have. Maybe Beifang at like maybe 2-3 items as well is fun to watch. It is fun to watch, but as fun, I don't know. Satisfying is maybe the word. Beifang is fun, hanql is satisfying. It's like watching a power washer clean a driveway. Not sure about that Q, but anyway. You see that auto attack? Do you see that? Like, a lot of people don't realize most 80 carries, and a lot of them will use the A button to get the auto attack range and click. Okay, they'll use it to help with spacing. This timing is just perfect. 15 minutes, 2 items. Both your solo laners are a side lane and your mid lane. This is exactly the game state you want. Definitely preferable if you had the mid lane tower to fall back to here. You don't, so you gotta play a little bit more passively, but it's still the same principle. And hanql, I've seen him. He'll play a lot of games. He'll fall behind in the early game, or just simply his team will, and he'll stay dead even. And he doesn't really seem to get fussed. Because if he gets to his 2-3 item power spike in the mid game, he will 1v9. His Karma gets picked, there's no opportunities for him, so doesn't risk it. Hang back. Enemy team going to get the Herald. TF going to shove out bot.
在这位在这
TF wants to go top side and then send
在
Gragas
这个位
bot.
置上去装一手，
Take the
不怕
Herald.
死吗？
hanql knows he doesn't need to risk it. There'll be better fights. There'll be better
所以
days.
他死掉了。
Rakan is disgusting support at the moment. I think it's a good ban if you have it. I play Talia a lot, so Rakan is not that big of a deal for me, but if you don't play something that has anti-dash, then yeah, Rakan ban's pretty good in this current meta. They keep on playing, like obviously because Zai is so prominent,
后
but
面
just that Rakan engage is kind of silly. No way, no way, no way. Aye! Close, so close. You need to be good at cross-map plays on Ezreal. You need to be timing the enemy buffs, trying to snipe them out using your blue ward to try and spot it, put it in the bush. As they walk in, you start it, and then you throw that ultimate and steal it. It does happen a lot more often than you'd think. If you're a good Ezreal, you can get objective steals. As we're kind of hurting here, we're waiting for the mirror mana to stack before we
他应该
start playing
是升级
aggressively.
的 W 吧，也不叫升级 W， 升级的攻速。
Looks like we will get to 3 items. This game state's
攻速
starting to
没
slow
那么
down a
快
bit. Beifeng ended around about 500-600 LP Grandmaster in Korea, by the way. He peaked Challenger, but he couldn't quite keep it together. One tricking Kiana, because Kiana's banned so often. And also, there's so many good... If you first pick Kiana, like, there's just so many good counters in Korean Challenger to make a champion work. Head in for the dragon fight. Muramana needs to be done. It's at 336. Looks like Gragas might be able to survive here. But by doing so, it looks like he baits the enemy team. Ultimate's going to come out. It's going to do us so much damage. Aphelios moves in. We try and get the Vi. We do flash. Can we get the Vi? Q. We need to get the Vi here. If we don't get the Vi, it's a... Oh, no. He's not able to get anything done. And he's thinking about FFing. He hasn't made his way towards the Duskblade yet. Will he FF? Enemy team is so fed. GG. He's called. I'm hoping they don't just FF it.
可以点阵容。
Let's go for a comeback.
唉，
Please.
点吧，
For the sake of this video. Yes, enemy team is starting to
魔切
stack.
都还没做出来，
His jungler and top and sup are just... They're getting
有机
out
会吗？
rotated on, moved before the objectives, and not able to set anything up. It's quite frustrating to watch.
机会不大，但是是有一
And Hugh
点
doesn't press the yes vote. He's going to say we're going to give it another shot. Please don't last click it.
大龙还没掉，再打一打吧。
Nice.
大龙掉了就不好打了。
With only 4 votes required to pass a 15-minute FF now in Korea, the game, you can average fit 4 games an hour at the moment. It is insanity how many games you can fit into Korea. Tyler 1 could probably play 100 games a day. Koreans don't stuff around with their FFs. If the game looks slightly like they can't win, they will be forfeiting. You play scaling champion, too bad, too sad. You better play better. As the Gragas gets picked up. And Q going to have to do something magical in this next team fight. We do have the Mirror Mana. We have the Duskblade on the way. We just need stars to align. Let's CC'd. E out. And they pick anything up. hanql weaving all the autos he can. Flash from Twisted Fate. They get the kill onto Rakan. They're going to be able to get the mid lane tower as well. And you'll take that as an objective bounty. Hell yeah, you will. Enemy Aphelios. Really, really
不太现实吧
strong. Look at that item.
不好打。
Gale Force, Bloodthirster. Gold card does come through. hanql playing so aggro. He wants that Rumble bounty. Can he get it? TF comes through, ult through, and he picks up the assist. I thought it was kill. They pick up that kill onto the Rumble. Really wanting to get the kill.
他们死了个兰博，很关键的人。
And they're going for a desperation Baron.
我也不知道。
Do not try this in your silver games. This is a tremendous call.
酒桶有大的照顾。
Enemy know it's getting killed now, but it's too late. Objective bounty claimed. TF gold card comes through. hanql spamming. Gets the Rakan. Okay, comeback. Comeback is started. I like it. Now back up. We've got 2,000 gold. Back up, back up, back up. What did I tell you? Q lands. Q. Your team's starting to back up. Oh my god, good flash. Q goes wide, but what can we get? One more Q. Ultimate onto the Tristana. We get the Tristana bounty. And do you see why you just don't W? Careful, careful, careful. Don't rush your games, guys. You know what I mean? Comes in, gets the bounty onto Aphelios. Holy. League is such an easy game to come back to if you have a mental of a god. Trust me. Stop FFing. Duskblade completed. Serrato's Grudge on the way. Last item would be the Titanic. I hope we see it, because that's when this Ezreal setup just becomes silly. Honestly, becomes a little bit silly. Apologies for the accent. I'm liking the way this TF plays. A little bit Doper-esque, if I do say so myself. What skin is he running? Maybe it's Doper on a Smurf. Does he have High Noon TF on? I think he does. I think he does have High Noon TF, right? Who doesn't? What TF on Korean server does? He's not running High Noon TF? Disgusting, not Doper. In the rubbish bin we go. Ult will come through. All we're doing is making sure to shove these waves out. TF will go down, but hopefully they'll get the pick bot side into the tower. There's always an answer back. Diego picks up the Rumble. We have a wave here. We'll be able to capture the tower. Getting really low cooldowns. And as I've always said, smart League of Legends is good League of Legends. Sometimes it's slow, sometimes it's fast. This game has been a relatively push and pull, where sometimes he's played slow, sometimes he's played fast. Mainly though, it's been scaling and slow. The times he's played too fast, he's got picked for it. Let the enemy team, especially guys if you're below Diamond, make the mistakes for you. You don't have to go really aggressive and force mistakes in League if you're a low elo player. Farm well, itemize well, position well. Enemy team will make the misstep for you, and you simply click and collect, baby. Ult comes through. Can we steal? Ooh, almost stole that. And now we'll shove the mid lane through. TF ult. I think has been proc. It has. We'll rotate up to the top side. Really good macro here from the red team. And we have Grudge available. People picking back to the tower. Grudge done. Double control. Next item should be the Hydra. You can see even as Aphelios has a CS lead, but obviously in the 1v1 this Aphelios will beat hanql, but he's not playing 1v1, so he'll never give the Aphelios the chance. We sit, play the vision game. Trying to see if anyone walks up, he'll look for the EWQ or the WEQ. Mid lane shove. Pops the ult. Able to take out the Aphelios shield. Only a 40-second ult, but really just trying to do damage. But you'll start to see this Serato Grudge. The synergy with Ezreal when you're landing these Qs and getting just the perma slows, it reminds me of there was that Iceborne Gauntlet Ezreal build for a second. Do you guys remember it? Iceborne Gauntlet, and they would just never move. Always fun to play. God, we've been through some metas. Us old distinguished League of Legends veterans. They have gone for the engage. E, Q, TF Gold comes through. We force the Rumble onto the flash. Ult lands. Rumble ult. We need to try and... That Q almost got the Rumble, but not quite. He ease in so aggressively. Vi comes through. We click and collect absolutely everybody. The Duskblade really helping in those fights. Every kill. You're seeing he goes invisible and the enemy team can't get that focus. He's able to E aggressively. And then you're going to go now for the end. Who's left? I think it's only the support. No, Rakan. Rakan's dead. Who is it? Their mid laner? Tristana? Can she defend? Oh, the video's done, so yes. Yes, they can. Flash is forward for the 10th kill of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, hanql EZREAL. Korean server. I just love watching it. He's such a pleasure. Until next time, gentlemen, I'll catch you on my next video. Good night.